Okay, so I am going to make an everyday fern wreath that very similar to the beadgrass wreath that is just strictly ferns and a big, nice, beautiful bow. So what I'm going to use to start with is this big, long piece of ferns. And we are just going to use this on our base. And I have 3 of them just in case, right? So I have 3 of these just in case we need them. But it'll all depend on how the wreath looks at the end. So stick with me and let's put this together.
Okay, here I'm starting with an 18-inch oval grapevine base. And you'll see I'm sort of measuring by laying out the fern, the hanging fern. I snipped off the ends and I took those little wiry pieces off at the end. And you'll see here I just put in a zip tie for the top, just to hold it in place until I get both of them on, and then I'm just zip tying in 2 places to secure that fern down on one side. Now let's go in and do the other side. Again, just snipping it off, shoving that down in the grapevine, and then zip tying the 2 ties together at the top. And then of course adding 2 zip ties along the side there. Okay, so here I've already added in the ficus. You'll see that peeking out, and now I'm taking in some fern filler, 2 small fern filler bushes, and I'm just adding those pieces in directly into the grapevine with some Gorilla Glue and just going along and trying to make it fuller and add some different types of fern to add texture. And you'll see here, it's just a matter of putting them in the open holes and then along the top there. And then going back along and fluffing it all out and bringing those fronds out. Now you're going to see me cut off 2 long pieces that were really, really long, and I'm just going to stick those in at the bottom in the middle to cover up that grapevine face.
Give it a little bit more fluff. Now I did go back after I put in my fern hanging bushes, and I did add a stem of ficus on each side of the base underneath the ferns, just to give it a little more depth and a little bit more of a base and structure, and also to hide my mechanics of the zip ties that I use. So now all we need to do is add a bow and hang it on the door. Fern wreath turned out. Well, this is my head. See how simple that is to make. Have a good day.